Mr. Townsend, where are you? Mr. Hernandez, Mr. Jackson, your 15-minute call, 15 minutes there. I'll check around.
Kevin! of the Air. We thank you for braving the weather this Christmas Eve, and you'll be glad you did when you hear the story we have prepared for you tonight. It's a Wonderful Life. Ladies and gentlemen, remember, this evening's program is being broadcast live from coast to coast, and our listeners are counting on your reactions as a part of their listening pleasure. So please, feel free to laugh, swoon, cry, however, as the soul moves. I'm getting word from our stage manager that we'll be going live in just less than 3 minutes, which gives me just enough time to introduce to you the fine acting ensemble that will be performing tonight's entertainment.
You know him from Dick Carter, boy detective in Cowpoke Romance, playing George Bailey, the hero of tonight's story, Mr. Jake Larone. Having just returned from Los Angeles, having completed filming Dottie Goes Bananas, a Technicolor spectacle as his leading lady Mary Hatch, I give you Miss Ohio 1943, Miss Sally Applewhite. Soon to be seen starring with Margaret Dumont in Paramount Pictures' new comedy, The Hick Chick, and playing Clarence the Angel and others this evening's show, here's Mr. Harry Jazzbo Haywood. WBFR Playhouse of the Air listeners have heard our next little lady in roles ranging from Mother Cabrini to Salome, playing small-town siren Violet Bick and others this evening's show. I give you Miss Lana Sherwood. Fresh from filming Les Millions and 6 characters in search of another, the lovable man playing Ernie and others this evening's show, we bring you Mr. Wesley Jackson. Up next, the man behind the titular character from The Unnatural Wonder, hailing from the far reaches of Orlando, Florida, playing Joseph the Angel and others this evening, and an honorary milkman.
You've got that right, Freddie.
Mr. Leon Hernandez. You know him as a renowned actor from the Royal Shakespeare Company, known for playing such roles as Richard III and King Lear, Mr. Potter, and others. Please welcome Mr. Patrick Townsend. Winner of the most handsome ensemble award this year and heartthrob of the traveling stage play The Wolfman Takes London. Please welcome Mr. Billy Katz. Our next performer has been seen from the Zurich Playhouse to the West End Theater. You might know him unironically from the Broadway smash hit Around the World, playing Uncle Billy and others. Please welcome Mr. Connor O'Neill. You've seen her as Titania in A Midsummer Night's Dream. This rising star is playing the lovable Ruth Dakin and others. Please welcome Miss Alice Clark Taylor. And finally, host of Females Are Fabulous, and here with you every week on WBFR Playhouse of the Air, I'm Freddie Fillmore. I'm getting the signal from our stage manager that we'll be going live in just less than 20 seconds. Thank you all for coming and enjoy the broadcast.
We're live in 5, 4, 3.
WBFR in New York City.
This is WBFR Playhouse of the Air. Good evening, ladies, gentlemen, boys, girls, young and old, old and new. Greetings from WBFR Studio A in Manhattan, New York, right here in the US of A. I'm your host, Freddie Fillmore, and it's my pleasure to bring you your favorite stories this and every week on WBFR Playhouse of the Air. Tonight, we bring you a real feel-good heartwarmer, perfect for this or any Christmas Eve. It's a Wonderful Life. We begin our story in the little town of Bedford Falls, where a number of people in the town are praying for their dear friend, a typical American dreamer named George Bailey.
Dear God, please look over my husband.
George is a good boy, you know that. My son has always gone out of his way to give others a hand. Now it's him who
Gower cannot ask for a single cent. The world needs more men like George Bailey.
never thinks about himself. I wouldn't have a roof over my head if it wasn't for him.
I would have given up long ago. All I think about is myself. I must have taken the last cent.
He had no sense of business, that George Bailey, just like his father. None of the Baileys were ever businessmen. It's his own fault if he wasn't prepared.
At times like these, I can't help but to think it's all my fault. Help him, Father. It's me who's putting him through all this.
Is Daddy in trouble?
Should we pray for him, Mommy?
Yes, Zuzu, pray. Pray very hard.
The voices carried heavenwards, and Joseph, the superintendent of angels, summons Clarence, an apprentice angel.
You sent for me, sir.
Yes, Clarence. A man down on Earth needs our help.
Brilliant. Is he sick?
No, worse. He's discouraged. At exactly 10:45 p.m. tonight, Earth time, that man will be thinking seriously of throwing away God's greatest gift.
Dear, his life? Then I've only an hour to dress. What's they wearing now?
You will spend that hour getting acquainted with George Bailey.
Sir, if I should accomplish this mission, I mean, might I perhaps earn my wings? I've been waiting over 200 years now, and people are beginning to talk.
What's that book you've got there?
The Adventures of Tom Sawyer, sir. I was reading it when you sent it to me.
Oh, fine book. Excellent. Well, you do a good job with George Bailey, and we'll see about your wings.
Thank you, thank you!
Now, if you're going to help George, you're going to want to know a little something about him. Look, see the town?
Yes. A group of young boys sledding down a snow-covered hill and onto the ice. This is amazing. Yippee! Who's that?
Not your problem. George Bailey.
What?
That's him when he was 12. Back in 1919. Something happens here you'll have to remember later on.
And here comes the scare baby, my kid brother Harry Bailey.
I'm not scared.
Come on, Harry!
I'm coming, Harry! Like a chain, gang, a chain!
So his brother broke through the ice, but George saved him?
Yes, Clarence. And ever since, George has had a bad year. All of that icy water, you understand.
Bad ear, yes, sir.
The other event came a few months later. George took an after-school job at Old Man Gower's drugstore.
It's me, Mr. Gower, George Bailey.
You're late.
Yes, sir.
Hello, George. Hello, Mary. Hello, Violet.
2 cents worth of shoelaces, Violet?
Mary was here first. I'm still thinking.
Shoelaces?
Please, Georgie. I like him. You like every boy. What's wrong with that?
Here you are.
Bye, Georgie. See you later, Mary.
Made up your mind yet, Mary?
I'll take chocolate.
With coconuts?
I don't like coconuts.
You don't like coconuts? Say, brainless, don't you know where coconuts come from? Look at here. From Tahiti, Coral Sea, the Fiji Islands.
What's that you've got there? The new magazine? I've never seen it before.
Of course you never. Only us explorers get it. I've been nominated for membership in the National Geographic Society.
Huh?
Let me get your ice cream.
Is this the year you can't hear of? George Bailey. I'll love you until the day I die.
I'm going out exploring someday. You watch. And I'm going to have a couple of harems. Maybe 3 or 4 wives. Wait and see.
George.
Yes, sir?
You're not paid to be a canary.
Yes, sir.
Goodbye, George.
Goodbye, Mary.
What was that piece of paper George just picked up?
It's a telegram from Mr. Gower. He found out this morning that his son died of influenza.
Oh, awful.
Yes, and he spent the afternoon drowning his grief in whiskey.
Mr. Gower, do you want something? Anything?
No.
Anything I can back here?
No.
I'll get them, sir. What's this bottle, Mr. Gower?
Never mind that. Take those capsules over to Mrs. Blaine's.
Yes, sir. They have the diphtheria there, haven't they, sir? Is it a charge, sir?
Yes, charge.
Mr. Gower, I think...
Get going.
Yes, sir. Mr. Gower.
What is it?
Mr. Gower, this bottle you used, you put something wrong in those capsules.
Who do you think you're talking to?
You're hurting my sore ear.
Did you hear what I said? Get out of here.
Mr. Gower, you don't know what you're doing. You put something wrong in those capsules. I know you're unhappy. You got that telegram and you're upset. It isn't your fault, Mr. Gower. But look, Mr. Gower, look. This bottle you used this bottle to make up the capsules. It's poison.
Poison?
Don't hit my sore ear again.
Poison? Oh, George,
All I wanted was to make sure. I won't tell anyone. I know what you're feeling. I won't ever tell a soul. Hope to die, I won't.
Oh, dear boy, George.
Did he ever tell anyone about those pills?
Not a soul.
Did he ever marry the girl? Did he ever go exploring?
We'll get there soon enough, Clarence. When George Bailey grew up, he wanted to go to college, but there just wasn't the money. So he worked 4 years in the Building and Loan Association.
Building and Loan Association?
George's father worked in the building and loan business, along with George's Uncle Billy.
George, what's the combination for the safe?
We wrote it down so you wouldn't forget.
That's right. Where?
Your wallet, Uncle Billy.
Thanks.
Lovable fellow, just forgetful is all.
Who's that?
That's Henry F. Potter, the richest and meanest man in all the county.
Father, Mr. Potter's here.
Oh, Mr. Bailey. There's nothing quite so loathsome as a family business. Now, Peter, you know what I've come here for, and I'm on a very tight schedule. I have a family to evict at 3.
Okay then. Mr. Potter, here's the thing. I just need a little bit more time. Just 30 short days, and I'll dig up that 5,000 somehow.
Have you put any real pressure on those people of yours to pay their mortgages?
Times are hard, Mr. Potter. A lot of people are out of work.
Then foreclose.
I can't do that. These families have children.
They're not my children.
But they're somebody's children, Mr. Potter.
Are you running a business or a charity ward?
All right.
Not with my money.
Mr. Potter, what makes you such a hard-skulled character? You have no family, no children. You can't begin to spend all the money you got.
Oh, so I suppose I should give it to miserable failures like you and that idiot brother of yours to spend for me?
He's not a failure. You can't say that about my father.
George.
You're not. You're the biggest man in town.
All right, son. Thanks. I'll talk to you tonight.
Don't let him say that about your pop.
Tonight.
What kind of business are you running here? Good God, man.
George worked for his father, saving enough to see him through the university. That summer, though, he was going to Europe. George got a job on a cattle boat and was going to do a little traveling before college. Old man Gower surprised him with the gift of a great big suitcase. On his way home from the store, George ran into his friends, Ernie the cab driver and Bert the cop.
Hey, Ernie!
Hi, George.
Hi, Bert.
Hey, George. What's the suitcase for?
I'm a rich tourist today. How about driving me home in style?
Sure, Your Highness. Out in the pad for the carriage train.
Good afternoon, Mr. Bailey. Looks like you're ready to get out of here.
Hello, Violet. Hey, you look good. That's some dress you got on there.
Oh, this old thing? Why, I only wear it when I don't care how I look. See you later, boys.
How would you like to?
Yes.
Want to come along, Bert? We'll show you the town.
No thanks. Think I'll go home and see what the wife's doing.
Family, man.
George saved up money to go away to college. His bags were packed. He was all set to go.
Boy, oh boy. It's hard to realize it's the last night in the Bailey boarding house.
We're sure going to miss you, George.
I'm going to miss you too, Pop. What's the matter? You look tired.
Oh, when we put him on the board of directors. He'd ease up on us.
I wonder what's eating that old money-grubbing buzzard anyway.
Oh, he's a sick man. Frustrated and sick. Sick in his mind, sick in his soul. He has one. Hates everybody who has anything he can't have. Hates us mostly, I guess.
Hey, George, can I borrow your tuxedo studs?
Yeah. Help yourself, Harry.
Well, where are they? Are they in your suitcase?
I'm not taking a tuxedo on a cattle boat, you know.
Say, where'd you get that fine piece of luggage anyway?
Ah, Mr. Gower. And one of these days, you're going to see this bag all covered with travel labels. Italy, Baghdad.
Hey, you should come to the party tonight.
What, be bored to death?
Couldn't wish for a better death. Lots of pretty girls. Hey, I gotta get going.
I wish we could send Harry to college with you, George.
Oh, well, we have that all figured out. You see, Harry will take my job at the building and loan, work there 4 years, then he'll go.
He's pretty young for that job.
Well, no younger than I was.
You were born older, George. I suppose you decided what you're going to do after you get out of college?
Oh, well, you know what I've always talked about. Building things, design new buildings, plan modern cities.
Still after that first million before you're 30.
No, I'll settle for half that in cash.
Of course. It's just a hope, but you wouldn't consider coming back to the building alone, would you? I know, it's early to talk about it.
Oh, I couldn't face being cooped up for the rest of my life in that shabby little office. I'm sorry, Pop, I didn't mean that remark. This business of nickels and dimes and spending all your life trying to figure out how to save 3 cents on a length of pipe, I'd go crazy. I want to do something big and something important.
You know, George, I feel that in a small way, we are doing something important. Satisfying a fundamental urge. It's not too much for a man to want his own roof and walls and fireplace. And we're helping him get those things in our in our shabby little office.
I know, Dad. I wish I felt. But I've been hoarding pennies like a miser in order to. Most of my friends have already finished college. I just feel like if I don't get away, I'd bust.
Yes. You're right, boy. This town is no place to live for anyone who isn't willing to crawl to potter. You get yourself an education, then get out of here.
I'm glad you see what I'm talking about. Say, I think I'm going to go out on Old Main Street. Last night in town and all.
Have a good time, son.
Who's that?
Why, that's Violet Bick.
The little girl from the candy counter?
That's right.
Hello, Georgie Porgy.
Oh, hello, Vi.
What gifts?
Nothing.
Where are you going?
I'll probably end up at the library.
George, don't you ever get tired of just reading about things?
Yes. What are you doing tonight?
Oh, not a thing!
Are you game, Vi? What do you say we make a night of it?
Oh, I love it, Georgie. What'll we do?
Let's go out in the fields and take our shoes off and walk in the grass.
Huh?
Then we can go up Stewart Lake. It's beautiful up there in the moonlight. We can swim. Then we can climb Mount Bedford and smell the pines and watch the sun rise against the peaks. And we'll be up there all night and everybody will be talking. It'll be a terrific scandal.
George, have you gone crazy? Walk in the grass in my bare feet. Why is 10 miles up there to Mount Bedford? You think that just because I...
Just forget about the whole thing then.
Forget about what, George?
Oh, nothing, Sam.
Say, you remember Mary, don't you?
Hello, George.
Hello, Mary.
Say, you wouldn't mind walking Mary home, would you?
Of course not. Is that all right with you, Mary?
Fine by me.
Great. Thanks.
So, George brought Mary home. Is that important, Joseph?
I'd say it is, because even though Mary lived only 4 blocks away, it took them 2 hours to get there.
Buffalo gals, won't you come out tonight? Come out tonight. Come out tonight. Buffalo gals, won't you come out tonight? And dance by the light of the moon. Hot dog, oh boy, just like an organ, gee whiz.
Beautiful.
You know something? If it wasn't me talking, I'd
say you were the prettiest girl in town.
Well, why don't you say it?
I don't know, maybe I will. How old are you anyway?
18.
18?
Oh, too young or too old?
Oh, no. Just right. Your age fits you. Say, look where we are.
Oh, the old grand little house.
Yeah. I gotta throw a rock.
Oh, but George, I just love that old house.
Come on, don't you know about deserted houses? You make a wish, and then you throw a rock.
But George, it's such a lovely old place. I wish I lived there.
In there? I wouldn't live in there if I was a ghost. Now watch this.
No, George, no, please, no!
How about it, huh? Pretty good shot, huh? Broke a window, huh?
What did you wish for, George?
Not just one wish. A whole half full, Mary. I'm shaking the dust of this crummy little town off my feet, and I'm going to see the world. Italy, Greece, the Parthenon, the Colosseum. Then I'm coming back here and go to college, see what they know. Then I'm gonna build things. I'm gonna build airfields. I'm gonna build skyscrapers 100 stories high. I'm gonna build bridges a mile long. And I'm gonna. Hey, what? Are you gonna throw a rock too?
Ha!
Hey! That was pretty good. What did you wish for, Mary?
Oh no, I tell you, it may not come true.
Hey. Come on. What do you want, huh? Do you want the moon? All you gotta do is just say the word now.
Okay. The moon. I'll take it. And then what?
Then what? I'll throw a lasso around it, and I'll pull it down, and you can swallow it. And it'll dissolve, see? And the moonbeams shoot out of your fingers, and your toes, the ends of your hair. Am I talking too much?
Yes! Why don't you kiss her instead of talking her to death?
Who's that?
Old man Collins up on his front porch.
Youth is wasted on the wrong people.
Hey! You come back out here. I'll show you some kissing, then I'll put hair back on your head. You come back out here.
George!
Uncle Billy.
George, get in the car quick. Your father's had a stroke.
I'm sorry, Mary. I gotta go.
Go, George, go!
George's father died that night, Clarence. So, of course, George couldn't go to Europe. But that fall, just as he was ready to leave for college, the directors of the building and loan held a meeting. They were going to appoint a successor.
I want the board to know that George gave up his trip to Europe to help straighten things out here these past few months, and it was greatly appreciated. I think that's all we need you for, George. Good luck to you at school. I know you're anxious to make it clear.
Yes, I have a taxi waiting downstairs.
Mr. Chairman, I'd like to get to my real purpose. I claim that this institution is not necessary to this town. Therefore, Mr. Chairman, I make a motion to dissolve the building and loan and turn its assets and liabilities over to the receiver.
It's too soon after Peter Bailey's death to discuss chloroforming the building and loan. It was his faith and devotion to the responsible Cliff organization.
I'll go further than that. I'll say that to the public, Peter Bailey was the building and loan.
Oh, that's fine, Potter. Coming from you, considering you probably drove him to his grave.
Peter Bailey was not a businessman. That's what killed him. Oh, I don't mean him any disrespect. God rest his soul. He was a man of high ideals, so-called. But ideals without common sense can ruin this town. And what does that get us? A disconnected, lazy rabble instead of a thrifty working class. And all because a few starry-eyed dreamers like Peter Bailey stir them up and fill their heads with a bunch of impossible hooey. Now I say...
Just a minute. Now hold on, Mr. Potter. You're right when you say my father was no businessman. I know that. Why he ever started this cheap penny-ante building and loan, I'll never know. But neither you nor anybody else can say anything against his character, because his whole life was, why, in the 25 years since he and Uncle Billy started this thing, he never once thought of himself. Isn't that right, Uncle Billy?
You got that right.
He didn't save enough money to send Harry to school, let alone me. But he did help a few people get out of your slums, Mr. Potter. And what's wrong with that? Why, here, you're all businessmen here. Doesn't it make them better citizens? Doesn't it make them better customers? You said, what did you just say a minute ago? They had to wait and save their money before they even have to think of a decent home? Wait. Wait for what? Until their children grow up and leave them. Until they're so old and broken down that they... Do you know how long it takes a working man to save $5,000? Just remember this, Mr. Potter. This rabble you were talking about. They do most of the working and paying and living and dying in this community. Is it too much to have them work and pay and live and die in a couple of decent rooms and a bath? Anyway, my father didn't think so. People were human beings to him. But to you, a warped, frustrated old man, they're cattle. Well, in my book, he died a much richer man than you'll ever be.
I'm not interested in your book. I'm talking about the building and
I know very well what you're talking about. You're talking about something you can't get your fingers on, and it's galling you. That's what you're talking about. Oh, I've said too much here. You're the board here. You do what you want with this thing. Just one thing more, though. This town needs this measly one-horse institution, if only to have someplace people can come to without crawling to Potter. Come on, Uncle Billy.
Sentimental hogwash. I want my motion.
They're just coming out of the board meeting now. I'll have to call you back. George, what happened? Oh, yeah, there was a lot of yelling.
Boy, oh boy! Matilda, you should have heard George.
Yeah, they're voting us down in there.
Get out of here, George. You missed your boat trip. Do you want to miss college too? Don't worry about the board. They're putting us out of business. So what? I can get another job. I'm only 55.
You're 58.
George, they voted Potter down. We're still in business.
Whoopee! We're still in business. We're still in business.
But, George, there's one condition. They've appointed you to take your father's place.
Wait, me? But I'm leaving. Uncle Billy here. He's your man.
You keep him on. That's all right.
Now let's get this thing straight. I'm leaving. I'm leaving right now. I'm going to school. This is my last chance.
But George, you've got to take it. They'll vote with Potter otherwise.
So, George Bailey didn't go to college.
That's right, Clarence. He gave his college money to his brother Harry, and Harry went instead.
But what about that good-looking girl, you know, Mary?
Oh, George saw her now and then. Not very often, though, because Mary went away to school, too. Anyway, George waited 4 years more for Harry to come home and take over the building and loan. Then he could still see the world. He planned to work in the oil fields of Venezuela.
There she blows. Say, Uncle Billy, you know what the three most wonderful sounds on earth are?
Breakfast is served, lunch is served, dinner is served.
No. Anchor chains, plane motors, train whistles. Here's the professor now.
Well, if it isn't George Geographic Explorer Bailey. Uncle Billy, you haven't changed a bit.
Oh, nobody ever changes around here. You know that.
Boy, am I glad to see you.
Say, where's Mother?
She's home cooking the fatted calf. Come on,
Oh,
let's
wait,
go.
wait. This is Ruth Dakin.
Ruth Dakin Bailey, if you don't mind.
Huh?
Well, I wired you I had a surprise, and here she is. Meet the wife.
Well, what do you know? Why?
How do you do? What am I doing? Congratulations, congratulations! Harry, why didn't you tell somebody? What's a pretty girl like you doing marrying this two-headed brother of mine?
Well, I'll tell you, it's purely mercenary. My father offered him a job.
Oh, he gets you and a job? Harry's cup runneth over. Come on, Ruth, let's start ahead and leave the bags for the fellas.
All right.
George, about that job. Ruth spoke out of turn. I never said I'd take it. You've been holding the bag for 4 years here, and well, I won't let you down.
It's all right, Harry. It's all right.
And so, the homecoming for Harry became his wedding party. Uncle Billy familiarized himself with the spirits.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I feel so good I could spin Potter's eye. I think I will. What do you say, huh? Oh, maybe I should go home. you just point me in the right direction.
Right down there.
That way, huh? Okay, old building alone, pal. See you later. I'm all right.
George!
Yeah, I'm out here on the porch, Mother. Just thought I would get some air.
Well, how do you like your new sister-in-law?
She's swell.
Looks like she'll keep Harry on his toes.
Yeah, out of Bedford Falls anyway.
George, do you know that Mary Cass is back from school?
Yeah.
Nice girl, Mary.
Uh-huh.
Oh, stop grumbling. Give me one good reason you shouldn't call on Mary.
Well, Sam Wainwright. Sam's crazy about her.
Well, she's not crazy about him.
Now, how do you know that? Did she discuss it with you?
Besides, Sam is away in New York and you're here in Bedford Falls.
And all's fair in love and war.
Well, I don't know about war.
All right, Mother. I think I'll go out and find the girl and do a little passionate necking.
Oh, George!
Goodbye, Mrs. Bailey. By the way, do you want any books at the library?
The library? George, you go and see Mary, you hear?
Hello, George?
Hello, Mary. I just happened to be passing by.
Your mother phoned and said you're on your way over to pay me a visit.
My mother called you? Well, how did she know?
Well,
I didn't tell anybody. I just went for a walk and happened to be passing by. What do you... Went for a walk, that's all. When did you get back?
Tuesday. Would you like to come in?
Well, I guess, since I'm here. Say, where'd you get that dress?
Do you like it?
It's all right.
Oh.
I thought you'd go back to New York with Sam and Francie and the rest of them.
Oh, I've worked there a couple of vacations, but I don't know. I guess I was homesick.
Homesick? For Bedford Falls?
Yes. And my family and you. Oh, no. Everything. Would you like to sit down?
Well, all right. For a minute. I still can't understand it, though. You know, I didn't tell anybody I was coming over here.
Would you rather leave?
No. I don't want to be rude.
It was nice about Harry and Ruth, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's all right.
Don't you like her?
Well, of course I like her. She's a peach.
Oh, it's just marriage in general that you're not too enthusiastic about, huh?
No. Marriage is all right. Poor Harry. And Sam Wainwright and you.
Mary! Mary! Who's out there with you?
It's George Bailey, Mother!
George Bailey! What does he want?
I don't know! What do you want, George?
Me? Not a thing. I just came in to get warm.
He's making violent love to me, Mother!
No! You tell him to go right back home, and don't you leave the house. Sam Wainwright promised to call from New York tonight, didn't he?
Your mother need... Yeah, I didn't come here for... to...
What did you come here for?
I don't know. You tell me. You're supposed to be the one who has all the answers. You tell me.
Oh, why don't you just go home?
That's where I'm going. I don't know why I came here in the first place.
Mary, the telephone, it's Sam!
Ah! Get it! Hee-haw! Hello, Sam. How are you?
Ah, great. Gee, it's good to hear your voice again.
Oh, well, that's awfully sweet of you, Sam. There is an old friend of yours here, George Bailey.
Oh, you mean old Mossback George?
Yes, old Mossback George.
Well, hee-haw, put him on.
Oh, wait a minute. I'll call him. George!
He doesn't want to speak to George, you idiot!
He does so. He called for him. Oh, George! George, Sam wants to speak to you.
Hello, Sam.
Hey, what are you trying to do? Steal my girl?
What are you... Nobody's trying to steal your girl.
Wait, there's another reason I called. Tell Mary to grab the extension.
Mother's on the extension.
I am not!
We can both hear you, Sam. George, put your head a little closer.
Okay.
There. That's better. We're listening.
All right, I got a deal that's gonna make us all rich. George, you remember that night at Martini's bar? You were telling me about making plastics out of soybeans?
Uh-huh, yeah. Soybeans. Yeah.
Yeah, well, see, my father looked into it, George, and we're looking to build a factory right outside of Rochester. How do you like that?
Rochester. Well, why Rochester?
Well, why not? Can you think of anything better?
Well, I don't know. Why not right here in Bedford Falls? You remember that old tool of machinery works? You can tell your father he can get that for a song. And all the labor he wants too. Half the town was thrown out of work when they closed down.
That's so. Well, I'll tell him. Fabi, I knew you'd come through. Now, here's the point, George. I might have a job for you. That is, unless you're still married to that old broken down building and loan. Oh, Mary,
I'm here.
you tell that guy I'm giving him the chance of a lifetime, you hear?
He says it's the chance of a lifetime.
Give me that phone. Now you listen to me, Mary. I don't want any job. And I don't want any plastics. And I don't want to get married. Ever. To anyone. Do you understand that? I want to do what I want to do. And you're not going. You're not. Oh, Mary. Oh, Mary. I love you, Mary.
Oh, George, I love you too.
We will return to WBFR Playhouse of the Air's presentation of It's a Wonderful Life in just a few moments. But first, gentlemen, does your hair resemble a dried out bird's nest full of dandruff flakes? Do you plaster your hair down like a cheap gigolo smelling to high heaven?
You, what a stink!
When girls get a gander at the tip top of your noggin, do they go,
Ew!
well, here's a friendly hint that might just help you out in the romance department. Starting tomorrow, why not try Bremel Hair Tonic? Yes, sirree. You'll be heading for success with Bremel Groomed Hair. A success for the gals and on the job. Bremel always keeps hair looking mighty attractive, always in place. A real sex appealer. Bremel Hair Tonic does lots more than keep your hair handsome looking.
Bremel the Swank Hair Tonic makes a filthy bird's nest clean. A little dab will do ya. All the pretty gals will scream. Not only will dames love it, your barber will shut out with glee. Bremel the Swank Hair Tonic, you get the good history.
Buy some Bremel today. Your hair will thank you.
Bremel!
And now, that is a wonderful life.
George and Mary were married. And following the wedding and reception, George's old pal Ernie, the cab driver, drove the happy couple to the train station.
Hey, where are you two going on this here now, honeymoon?
We're going to shoot the works, Ernie. A whole week in New York, a whole week in Bermuda. The highest hotels, the oldest champagne, the richest caviar, the hottest music, and the prettiest wife.
Here's the kitty earning $2,000. I feel like a bootlegger's wife.
Ah, so we're finally getting out of Bedford Falls, huh? Then what?
Then what, honey?
After that, who cares?
That does it. Hey, Mrs. Bailey, I haven't kissed you since...
Hey, George, there's something funny going on over there. Look over there at the bank. It looks like a run.
Hey, pull over there a minute, will you, Ernie?
Oh, no, George, please, let's go straight to the
Now,
station.
wait a minute, I better see what it is.
No, George, please, George!
Please let us in!
What is this other building, holiday? Why are the doors locked? There's a crowd outside.
Oh, this is a pickle, George.
All right, now what happened?
All I know is the bank called our loan. I had to hand up all our cash.
All of it?
Every last cent of it.
Holy mackerel!
And then I got scared, George, and I closed the doors.
Our charter says we need to stay open until 6 o'clock, or we'll lose our license.
Bailey Brother Building and...
Get me George.
George, it's Potter.
Hello?
George, there's a rumor going around that you've closed your doors. Is this true?
No, it isn't.
Do you need any police? Mobs can get pretty ugly sometimes.
We're fine.
We'll see. Now, George, I'm going all out to help in this crisis. I've just guaranteed the bank sufficient funds to meet their needs. They'll close for a week and then reopen. I may lose a fortune, but I'm willing to guarantee your people too. Just tell them to bring their shares on over here, and I will pay 50 cents on the dollar.
Oh, you don't miss a trick, do you, Potter? Well, you're going to miss this one.
If you close your doors before 6 p.m., you will never reopen.
He just took over the bank, Billy.
Come on, please, no
Open the doors, let him in.
What's going on? Where's my money?
Now, just remember, this thing isn't as black as it appears. I have some news for you folks. I've just talked to old man Potter, and he's guaranteed cash payments at the bank.
How about our money, George? Where's our money?
Please, now, please, wait a minute, listen to me. You're thinking of this place all wrong. The money's not here.
Where is it?
Wait a minute, let me tell you. The money's in people's houses. In the Kennedy house, in the McLaren house, and in your house, and in 100 others. What are you gonna do, foreclose on them?
I got $242 in here, and $242 ain't gonna break nobody.
All right, Charlie, all right. Now, you'll get your money in 60 days.
60 days?
Now, that's what you agreed to when you bought your shares.
I got my money. Mr. Potter's taking over the bank. They'd give you 50 cents on every dollar.
No, wait a minute, please, folks, please don't do this. I beg you not to leave. If Potter gets a hold of your shares, he'll be owning this building and loan. He's got the bank, he's got the bus line, he's got the department stores, and now he's after us. Because he wants you to keep living in his shacks and paying the kind of rent he decides to charge. Now we can get through this all right, but we've got to stick together. We've got to have faith in each other.
My husband's out of work. We need money.
I got doctor bills to
I
pay.
can't feed my kids with faith.
How much do you need? We still have some money. We've got $2,000 from the wedding.
Hey, Mary. I got $2,000 here. This will tide us over until the bank reopens. All right, Charlie, now how much do you need?
$242.
Oh, Charlie, just enough to tide you over until the bank reopens.
I'll take $242.
Okay. Uncle Billy, give Charlie $242. Okay, all right. Ed, now, how much is to get by?
$20, I suppose.
Now we're talking. And Mrs. Thompson, how about you?
But it's your own money, George.
Never mind that. How much do you want, Mrs. Thompson?
Could I have $17.50?
Bless your heart. Of course you can have it. Uncle Billy, give her $17.50. Pay it back when you can now. Pay it back when you can. Okay, all right. Who's next?
Look at the clock. Look.
5 seconds. 4 seconds. 3, 2,
2,
1. 6 o'clock. We made it. Lock that door, Uncle Billy. Boy, we're still in business, and we even got $2 left.
Bailey, brother, building it? Just a minute. George, there's a call for you.
Look, will you get my wife on the phone? She's probably over at her mother's.
Mrs. Bailey is on the phone.
I don't want Mrs. Bailey, I want my wife. Oh, Mrs. Bailey. That's my wife. Mrs. Bailey. Hello? Dear, listen. Sorry. What? Come home. What home? 320 Sycamore? Well, what? Whose home is that? The Waldorf Hotel, huh?
That doesn't look like Waldorf.
Oh no. Number 320 Sycamore was the old Granville house, the one George and Mary threw rocks at and made wishes. Mary had prepared the house, including a turkey dinner, romantic decorations, and even a marriage bed.
Welcome home, Mr. Bailey.
Well, I'll be.
Do you remember when we broke the windows in this old house? This is what I wished for.
Darling, you're wonderful.
Yes, sir. That's where they spent their honeymoon. That's where they started their lives together. Mary made the leaky old house a home, while George toiled away at building and loan, providing houses for people like Giuseppe Martini.
Hey, Martini, you rented a new house?
Rent? Ha!
You hear that, Mr. Bailey? I owned this house. Me, Giuseppe Martini. I own my own house. No more we live like pigs in Potter's Field.
We have something for you and your family, Mr. Martini. George and I bring something for all the new owners.
For the Martinis? Maria, come quick. Our first housewarming gifts. Bring the kids.
Bread, so that this house may never know hunger. And salt, so that life may always have flavor.
And wine, that joy and prosperity may reign forever. Enter the Martini Castle.
Grazie, grazie.
Bailey houses were popping up all over the place, mostly owned by people that used to live in Potter's Field, and Potter had had just about enough of that. So, after a couple of years, old man Potter called our George into his office.
Sit down, George, sit down. Have a cigar?
Thank you, sir. Quite a cigar, Mr. Potter.
You like it? I'll send you a box.
Well, I suppose I'll find out sooner or later, but what exactly did you want to see me about?
That's just what I like about you, George. You see, I'm an old man, and most people hate me, but I don't like them either, so that makes it all even. You know just as well as I do that I run practically everything in this town except the Bailey building alone. You also know that for a number of years I've been trying to get control of it, or kill it, but I haven't been able to do so, George, because you have been stopping me. In fact, you have beaten me, and that takes some doing. Take during the Depression, for instance. You and I were the only ones who kept our heads. You saved the building alone, and I saved all the rest.
Yes, well, most people would say you stole all the rest.
The envious ones say that, George, the suckers. Now let's take a look at your side. A young man, 27, 28, married, and making about 40 a week?
45.
45. Now, if you were some ordinary yokel, I would say you were doing just good for yourself. But George Bailey's intelligent, ambitious. He hates the building alone almost as much as I do. He's been dying to get out of this town ever since he was born. A young man, the smartest one of the crowd, mind you, who has to sit back and watch his friends go places because he's trapped into frittering his life away, playing nursemaid to a bunch of garlic eaters. Do I paint a correct picture for you, George, or do I exaggerate?
What's your point, Mr. Potter?
My point is you're the only one in this town who's licked me. I want to hire you to manage my affairs. I can start you off at $20,000 a year.
$20,000 a year?
Oh, you wouldn't mind living in the nicest house in town, buying your wife some nice clothes, going on a few business trips to New York a year, maybe once in a while to Europe. You wouldn't mind that, would you, George?
Would I? You sure you're not talking to somebody else around here? You sure you're talking to me? I'm George Bailey, don't you remember me?
Yes.
The building alone, remember?
Yes, George Bailey, whose ship has just come in, provided he has the brains to climb aboard.
Well, what about the building and loan?
Oh, confound it, man. I'm offering you a 3-year contract at $20,000 a year. Is it a deal or isn't it?
Mr. Potter, I know I ought to jump at the chance, but I wonder if you might give me 24 hours to think about it?
Sure. You go home and talk to your wife about it.
Yeah, I'd like that.
In the meantime, I'll drop the papers and soon you will be managing my affairs.
Your affairs. No. The answer's no, doggone it. Oh, you sit around here and you spin your little webs and you think the whole world revolves around you and your money. Well, it doesn't, Mr. Potter. In the whole vast configuration of things, I'd say you were nothing but a scurvy little spider.
What does Mr. Potter want, George?
Nothing. Just talk. Nothing. Oh, gee, Mary Hash, why in the world would you ever marry a guy like me anyway?
To keep from becoming an old maid.
I was gonna see the world. I was going to build things. I was going to give you the moon. What have I given you? What have I given you? Not even a new dress, not for months. You could have married Sam Wainwright, anybody else in town.
I didn't want to marry anybody else in town. I want my baby to look like you.
You didn't even get a honeymoon, I promise you. Your what?
My baby?
You mean, marry your
from the office. Things weren't good with the building and loan. Potter was really bearing down hard. Then came the war. Mary had another baby by then, but still had time to run the USO. Gower and Uncle Billy sold war bonds. Violet entertained the troops. Bert the cop was wounded in North Africa, got the Silver Star. Ernie the cab driver parachuted into France. Harry Bailey topped them all, a Navy flyer. He shot down 15 planes, 2 of them as they were about to crash into a transport full of soldiers.
Yes, but George, what about George?
George, 4F, on account of his ear. George fought the Battle of Bedford Falls, air raid warden, paper drives, scrap drives, rubber drives. On VE Day, he wept and prayed. VJ Day, he wept and prayed again.
We're getting pretty close to today, aren't we, sir?
Yes, Clarence, you know now almost everything you need to know about George Bailey, except what happened that finds him down there at this moment wanting to die.
Well, sir, well?
Well, today's the day before Christmas, and Billy is at the bank looking to make a deposit when he ran into Old Man Potter.
Well, 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 Mr. Henry F. Potter. Come to the bank to deposit some more loot, huh?
Sure, you old fool.
How you like that newspaper, Mr. Potter? Harry Bailey wins Congressional Medal of Honor. Just can't keep those Bailey boys down, now can you?
Let me see that.
Here you are. Sorry, can't chat you, old thief. Gotta make a deposit.
Good morning, Mr. Bailey.
Good morning, Morris. Here you are. Deposit slip, bank book, and a very Merry Christmas to you.
You too, Mr. Bailey? Say, you've forgotten something, haven't you?
What's that?
You want to make a deposit.
Well, certainly.
Well, it's customary to bring the money with you. Well, Mr. Bailey?
It's gone. Where'd I put it? Where'd I put that money?
A terrible thing, Clarence, terrible. Uncle Billy couldn't find the money because the envelope with the $8,000 was folded up in that newspaper he gave to Old Man Potter. At the same time as Billy started looking for the deposit, Violet came to visit George at the building and loan.
Oh, hello, Vi.
Suppose you're getting things set back at the house for the party tonight.
You know you're invited. What's wrong?
See right through me, don't you?
How much do you need?
Oh, I hate doing this to you, George, but I won't be asking for any more after this.
You planning on robbing a bank, Vi?
I'm going to Manhattan.
What's in Manhattan?
Why, everything's in Manhattan. A new start, at least.
That's a big step, Vi. What's the matter with starting a new life right here in Bedford Falls?
Well, I'll be. Never thought I'd hear that coming from you, George Bailey. I thought you hated this place.
I did. But this town has a charm of its own.
You should give tours, maybe.
I'm just thinking of you, Violet. Manhattan's a big place to take on your own.
I've made my decision. There's a midnight train tonight, and I plan to be on it.
It takes a lot of character to leave your hometown and start all over again. Here's some dough.
Oh, no, George, don't.
Now, what do you want to do, huh? Hawk your furs in that hat? Do you want to walk to New York? You know, they charge for rent and meals up there just the same as they do in Bedford Falls.
Yeah, sure.
It's a loan. That's my business, building and loan. Besides, you'll get a job. Good luck to you.
I'm glad I knew you, George Bailey.
Say hello to New York for me.
Oh, Merry Christmas, George.
George! George!
Uncle Billy! What's going on? The bank examiner's coming today.
Today?
Yeah, he wants the accounts payable. What's the matter with you?
The money. The 8,000.
What, Uncle Billy? What happened to it?
I don't know. I was going to the bank to deposit it, and then when I got there, I didn't have it.
$8,000, Uncle Billy. The bank examiner's in town, and it's not our money. It belongs to the depositors.
I'm so sorry, George. I just don't know what happened.
Well, the first place you check is your coat pocket. I told you to put it in there when you left.
I'm no good to you, George. I'm no good.
Let's go then. We have to retrace your steps. We'll leave no stone unturned.
A Miss Sadie Vance.
The whole town's turned upside down with the Bailey boys' homecoming. Congressional medal and all.
I suppose they do things like that.
May I look at your paper?
Go ahead.
This is a deposit from Bailey.
That fool Billy Bailey gave me that newspaper.
Well, you're going to deposit it for him, right, Potter?
And to think he would make such a foolish mistake. Look at how much is in there.
There's $8,000 here.
What a Christmas present, and he doesn't even know it.
Wait just a minute here, Potter. I know you have been giving the Baileys a hard time far back as I can remember. Why?
I don't need to give answers to you. You're just a state examiner.
Yes, I am, but I am unimpressed of your buying off everyone in town. Oh, that's it. You could never buy the Baileys.
What?
You heard what I said. The Baileys have always stood for something you've always wanted and are so jealous of. They're honest.
And you're fired.
You can't fire me. I'm state appointed. And what's more, I am not going to turn my back. This is stealing from the Baileys. Something like this would certainly cause them to fold.
Yes, and after 25 years, you know the rules. It's finders keepers. He gave me the money. It was his own fault. Besides, there's not a court in this county that would find me guilty.
And we all know why.
How's your family, Sadie?
My family?
Oh, I know how little state positions get paid. What would you say to a little Christmas bonus?
I want no part of this.
That's not what I've heard.
What are you insinuating, Potter?
I will not be turned down.
What do you want me to do?
I want you to pay the Baileys a surprise visit. You'll check their records. You'll see that they're short. You know what to do with the rest. Oh, finally, the Baileys will be right where they belong. Down for good.
I know just what to do.
Did you put the envelope in your pocket?
Yeah, maybe.
Uncle Billy, you gotta find that money!
Oh, I'm no good to you, George. I'm no good.
Do you have any secret hiding place here in the house?
I've looked over the whole house, even in rooms that have been locked ever since I lost your Aunt Laura.
Listen to me! Think!
I can't think anymore, George. It hurts.
Where's the money, you silly, stupid old fool? Do you realize what this means? It means bankruptcy, scandal, and prison. One of us is going to jail. Well, it's not going to be me.
Welcome home, darling.
Hello, Daddy.
Oh, Daddy, did you bring the wreath home?
What wreath?
The Merry Christmas wreath for the window.
Left it at the office.
Is it snowing?
Yeah, just started.
Where's your coat and your hat?
Left them at the office.
What's the matter?
Nothing's the matter. Everything's all right.
Isn't it wonderful about Harry? You're famous, George. Oh, but I had 50 calls today about the parade, the banquet. Your mother's so excited.
Must she keep playing that?
Have to practice for the party tonight, Daddy.
Daddy, they got a new car. You should see it.
What's the matter with our car? Isn't it good enough for you?
Yes, Daddy. Excuse me.
Excuse you for what?
I burped.
You're gross.
All right, darling, you're excused. Now go upstairs and see what little Zuzu wants.
What's the matter with Zuzu?
She caught a cold. Caught it coming home from school. They gave her a flower for a prize, and she didn't want to crush it, so she didn't let off the coat.
Well, what is it? A sore throat?
The doctor says it's nothing.
Was the doctor here?
I called him right away.
Is she running a temperature?
Just a teensy one.
Gosh, it's this old house. I don't know why we don't all have pneumonia. Crappy old barn. Might as well be living in a refrigerator. Why do we have to live here in the first place and stay around this measly, crummy old town?
George, what's wrong?
Wrong? Everything's wrong. You call this a happy family. Why do we have to have all these kids?
spell frankincense?
I don't know. Ask your mother.
Okay.
Where are you going?
Up to see Zuzu.
Hi, Daddy.
Well, what happened to you?
I want a flower.
Where do you think you're going?
I want to give my flower a drink.
Here, give Daddy the flower. I'll give him a drink.
Oh, look, Daddy. Some of the petals came off. Taste it.
Yeah. All right. Now I'll piece this together. There it is. Good as new.
I'll give the flower a drink.
There. Will you do something for me?
What?
Will you try to get some sleep?
Oh, but I'm not sleepy. I want to stay up and look at my flower.
No. You just go to sleep. And then you can dream about it. And it'll be a whole garden.
Oh, well?
Huh.
Hello! I'll get it. Hello? Yes, this is Mrs. Bailey. Oh, why, thank you, Mrs. Welch. Oh, the doctor says she'll be out of bed in time for her Christmas dinner.
Is that Zuzu's teacher?
Yes.
Let me speak to her. Hello, Mrs. Welch? This is George Bailey. Say, what kind of a teacher are you anyway? What do you mean sending her home like that, half naked?
George!
Is this the sort of thing we pay taxes for? To have teachers like you, silly, stupid, careless people who send our kids home without any clothes on? Oh, that's stupid.
Hello? Mrs. Welch, I would like to apologize. Hello? Hello? She hung up.
I'll hang her up.
Who do you think you are?
Wait a minute. Hello? Who's this?
Mr. Welch.
Oh, Mr. Welch. Oh, that's fine, Mr. Welch. Gives me a chance to tell you what I really think of your wife.
George!
Will you get out and let me handle this? Hello? Oh, you will, huh? Okay, Mr. Welch. Anytime you think you're man enough. Annie! Hello? Oh.
Daddy, how do you spell hallelujah?
What do I look like, a dictionary? Janie, how did you learn that silly tune that you've been playing it over and over again? Now stop it! Stop it!
George! What are you doing?
Sorry. Mary. Janie. I'm sorry. I didn't mean. You go on and practice. Pete, I owe you an apology too. I'm sorry. What did you want to know?
Nothing, Daddy.
What's the matter with everybody? Janie, I told you to practice. Now go on, play!
George! Why must you torture the children? Oh, why don't you? Oh.
Man.
Where's Daddy going?
Bedford, 427, please.
Is Daddy in trouble?
Yes,
Shall I pray for him?
yes, Janie. Pray very hard.
Me too, me too.
You too, Tom. Hello, Uncle Billy.
So that's it, George. You short $8,000 in the books, eh?
Please, Mr. Potter, I'll pay any sort of interest. If you still want the building loan.
You say it was lost. Did you notify the police?
Oh, sir, I haven't done that yet. Harry's homecoming tomorrow.
Well, why'd you come to me? Why not your good friend there, Sam Wainwright?
They can't get a hold of him. He's in Europe.
What kind of security would I have, George? What collateral?
We'll have some life insurance, a $15,000 policy.
Mm-hmm. And what's your equity in it?
$500.
And you want $8,000? Look at you. You used to be so cocky. You were going to go out and conquer the world. You once called me a warped, frustrated old man. Well, what are you now but a warped, frustrated young man? Crawling in here on your hands and knees, begging for help, with no stocks, no securities, and no bonds. You're worth more dead than you are alive, George. Why don't you go down to the riffraff you love so much and ask them for help?
Oh, please, Mr. Potter. I'll do anything. Please help me. My wife, my kids.
You know what I'm going to do for you, George? As a stockholder of the building alone, I'm going to call to the state examiner and get a warrant for your arrest. Misappropriation of funds, manipulation, malfeasance.
Mr. Potter, please, you can't. They can't arrest me.
Go on and run, on, George. You can't hide in a small town like this. Merry Christmas, George.
And now, more from our sponsors. Are you guilty of careless driving because windshield bug spots dulled your vision?
Yes, I'm guilty.
Stop straining to see through bug-spattered windshield. Duck's Toilet Cake gets the squash bugs off quickly, easily. Yes, even when the sun has baked them in the glass.
Remember, you need clear vision as well as good brakes to avoid accidents. You'll find Duck's Toilet Cake makes the glass polish so crystal clear you'll hardly know it's there.
I feel so much safer after cleaning my windshield with Duck's Toilet Cake. It leaves no dangerous oily film to collect dust and make night driving difficult.
Duck's Toilet Cake, the soap of 100 uses.
100?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
You better wash high, you better wash low.
90 years too, I'm telling you so. Duck's Toilet Cake is cleaning up town. It washes up cars, washes up cars. Now in LA, it washes up stars. Duck's Toilet Cake is cleaning up town. It's found in every bathroom, from sea to shining sea. It's used by our dear president, and it's used by you and me. Hey! You better wash high, you better wash low. 90 years too, I'm telling you so. Duck's Toilet Cake is cleaning up town.
Buy a cake of Duck's Toilet Soap today. Keep it in your car.
Will do.
And now, back to the dramatic conclusion of It's a Wonderful Life.
Merry Christmas! Glad you come!
How about some of that good spaghetti?
Oh, we got the everything. Where is George, sir? Where?
After running out of Potter's office, George ended up at Martini's bar. He's had a couple of drinks, Clarence. He's just sitting there.
What's he saying? Who is he?
God, dear Father in heaven, I'm not a praying man. But if you're up there and you can hear me, show me the way. I'm at the end of my rope, God. Show me the way.
Are you all right, George? You want somebody to take you home?
Why do you drink so much, my friend? You don't feel good. Please, go home, Mr. Bailey. Bailey? Did you say Bailey? Which Bailey? This gentleman is Mr. Bailey. George Bailey. George Bailey, huh?
Oh!
And the next time you talk to my wife like that, you'll get worse. It's bad enough she's got a slave teacher your stupid kids to read and write, but you gotta ball her out too? You get out of here, Mr. Welch. You hit my best friend, you get out. All right. Yeah. Mr. Bailey, you okay?
Who was that?
Mr. Welch, but don't worry. He don't come in here no more. Let me get something for your face. It's a bleeding.
No, I'm all right.
Please, don't go away, Mr. Bailey. Please
Leave
don't.
me alone. Leave me alone.
George is headed to the bridge now, Clarence. Can you see him?
Looks like he's going to jump.
It's time, Clarence.
Excuse me, you there. Have you got the time?
My watch is dead.
Thanks, just the same. Help me! I can't
Hold
swim!
on, mister, I'm coming!
What in Sam Hill the two of you doing? This door's not fit for man or beast. Now get out of that water! You two all right? You need a doctor?
No. I'm all right.
No, I'm fine. This underwear, I didn't have time to find anything more stylish. My wife gave this to me on my last birthday. I passed away in it.
Passed away?
Oh, I see Tom Sawyer's drying up too.
Who?
My book. I left in such a hurry, I brought Tom Sawyer with me. You should read the new book Mark Twain is working on.
How'd you happen to fall in?
Oh, I jumped in. I jumped in to save you.
You jumped in to save me?
Well, I did, didn't I? You didn't go through with it, did you?
Go through with what?
Suicide.
Suicide? It's against the law to commit suicide around here.
Yes, well, it's against the law where I come from, too.
Where do you come from?
Heaven.
What?
I had to act quickly, that's why I jumped in. I knew if I were drowning, you would jump in to save me. And you see, you did. That is how I saved you.
That's very funny.
Your lip is bleeding, George.
Yeah. I got a bust in the jaw in answer to a prayer.
Oh, no, George. I'm the answer to your prayer.
How do you know my name?
I know all about you. I've watched you grow up when you was a boy.
What are you, a mind reader?
Oh, no.
Who are you then?
Clarence Oddbody, AS2.
Oddbody. AS2. What's that? AS2.
Angel second class.
Hey! I'm getting out of here. You may not need a doctor, but I do.
Cheerio, my good man.
Hey, look here. Why did you want to save me?
Because I'm your guardian angel.
Well, I wouldn't be a bit surprised.
Ridiculous of you to think of killing yourself for money. $8,000?
Yeah. Just things like that. Now, how'd you know that?
I told you. I'm your guardian angel. I know everything about you.
Well, you look like about the kind of angel I'd get. Sort of a fallen angel, aren't you? What happened to your wings?
I haven't won them yet. That's why I'm an angel second class.
Oh, I see.
But you can help me get them, George, by letting me help you.
You don't happen to have $8,000 on you?
Oh, no, we don't use money in heaven.
Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting. Comes in pretty handy down here, bub.
Oh, tut.
Found it out a little late. Worth more dead than alive.
Now, look, you mustn't say things like that. I'm not going to get my wings with that attitude. You just don't know all that you've done. If it hadn't been for you...
Yeah. If it hadn't been for me, everybody'd be a lot better off. My wife. My kids. My friends.
This isn't going to be easy.
They'd all be better off if I hadn't been born.
What'd you say?
I said I wish I'd never been born.
Oh, George, that's wonderful!
Wonderful.
Oh, the idea you just gave me. Well, you got your wish. You've never been born!
Never been born?
Exactly. No worries, no $8,000 to get. Nothing. You simply don't exist.
Wait a minute. This ear might say something else in this ear.
You haven't got a bad ear anymore. You see, you're not the George Bailey you think you are. You're nobody.
That's the doggonest thing.
Your lips stopped bleeding too, George.
What do you know about that? What happened? I need a drink. That's what I need. How about you, Angel? You need a drink?
Well, I don't know.
Come on. We'll go as soon as our clothes are dry.
Our clothes are dry.
Hey, so they are. It's funny. Stove's harder than I thought. Well, come on, let's get dressed. And we'll stroll over to Martini's. Oh, excuse me. I'll stroll. You fly.
I haven't got my wings.
You haven't got your wings, that's right. A couple of drinks and we'll both fly. There's a spot to sit down. Sit down. Oh, hello, Nick. Clarence, welcome to the best bar in Bedford Falls.
Bedford Falls? Don't you mean Pottersville?
Pottersville? Hey, where's Martini?
Look, I'm the boss. Want a drink or don't you?
Okay. Double bourbon, quick, huh?
Okay. What's yours, Bub?
I was just thinking of mulled wine.
Huh?
Heavy on the cinnamon and the light on the cloves. Off with you, my lad. And lively now.
Look, mister, we serve hard drinks here for men who want to get drunk fast. We don't need any characters around here giving the joint atmosphere.
Now come on here, just give him the same as I ordered. He's okay.
2 double bourbon.
What about this place? It's all changed.
All of Bedford Falls has changed. Oh, there'll be lots of things you've never seen before. Oh, goodness! Someone just made it!
Made what?
Oh, every time you hear a bell ring, it means that some angels just off in their wings.
What'd you say?
Look, you never grew up. How old are you anyway, Clarence?
293. Next man.
That does it. Out, you two pixies. Throw the door out the window. Go on, get.
Hey, where's Martini? What
Stop
did I tell him?
asking about Martini. He ain't here. Well. Look who crawled out from under whatever hole he's been hiding in.
Hey, it's Mr. Gower.
Hey, you, Rummy. Didn't I tell you never come panhandling around here?
George, look.
Mr. Gower. It's me, George Bailey. Don't you know me?
Can you buy me just one drink, mister? Just one.
Bakey, throw Rummy out.
You got it.
Oh, God.
Hey, Nick, isn't that Mr. Gower, the druggist?
That rumhead spent 20 years in jail for poisoning some kid. If you know him, you must be a jailbird yourself. Bakey, here's 2 more. Get him out of here.
Got it, boss.
This seems a bit unnecessary. Here, let me help you out. This note is quite cold.
What's wrong with Mr. Gower?
Mr. Gower doesn't know you, George. You see, George, you weren't there to stop Gower from putting that poison into that prescription.
What do you mean I wasn't there? What are you, a hypnotist? Why am I seeing all these strange things here?
Don't you understand? It's because you were never born.
Then if I wasn't born, who am I?
You're nobody. You have no identity.
What do you mean, no identity? My name's George Bailey.
There is no George Bailey. You have no papers, no cards, no driver's license, no 4F card, no insurance.
Zuzu's petals.
What?
Zuzu's petals. My little girl, some petals fell off her flower. I told her I'd fix it. I stuck them in my pocket, but they're gone too. Everything is gone.
You've been given a great gift, George. The chance to see what the world would be like if you were never born.
You're crazy. You're crazy as a bedbug, and you're driving me crazy too. Now look, I'm going home to my wife and family. Do you understand that? And I'm going home alone.
You know the drill. Hands behind your back, sister.
Oh, get your hands off me! Why can't you bust somebody out for a change?
Hey, officer, where did the building and loan move to?
The building and what?
The Bailey Building and Loan. Who's up there?
They went out of business years ago. Now all that's left is this burlesque house.
Oh, not so fast, Pupper. I know Potter.
Hey, listen, ooh, that's Violet Beck.
Oh, I know. Believe me, I know.
I know that girl.
Who doesn't? Now get out of our way.
Taxi! Ernie. Hey, Ernie, drive me home. I'm going off my nut.
You live.
Oh, now, doggone it, Ernie, don't you start pulling this stuff. You know where I live. 320 Sycamore. Now, hurry up.
Hey. 320 Sycamore.
Yeah, hurry up. Zuzu's sick.
All right.
Look here, Ernie. Straighten me out here. I've had some bad liquor or something. Listen to me. You are Ernie Bishop, and you live in Bailey Park with your wife and kid. Now, that's right, isn't it?
You see my wife?
Seen your wife? I've been to your house 100 times.
Look, but what's the idea? I live in a shack in Pottersfield, and my wife ran away 3 years ago and took the kid, and I never seen you before in my life.
Okay, just step on it. Just get me home.
Is this the place?
Of course it's the place.
Well, this house has been lived in for 20 years.
Mary! Mary! I'm home! Kids! Pete! Tommy! Janie! Zuzu! Where are you?
They're not here, George. You have no children.
Where are they, Clarence? What have you done with them?
All right, put up your hands.
What is this?
No fast moves. Come on out here, both of you.
Bert, thank heavens you're here, Bert. Listen, what's happened to this house? Where's Mary? Where are my kids?
Watch him, Bert.
Come on. I'm gonna take you down to the station.
Bert, now listen to me, Bert. It's that fellow there. He says he's an angel. He tried to hypnotize me, Bert.
Don't make me use my nightstick.
Bert, I hate to do this, but...
Oh.
Run, George! Run, George!
not sure you'd remember me.
George, who? If you're looking for a room, there's no vacancy.
Mother, please try to understand. Something's happened to me. I don't know what it is, but I need a place to stay. Please let me stay here.
I don't take in strangers.
I'm not a stranger. I know everybody you know. Your brother-in-law, Uncle Billy.
You know him?
Well, sure I do.
When did you see him last?
Today, over at his house.
That's a lie! He's been in the insane asylum ever since he lost his business. And if you ask me, that's where you belong.
I'm here again.
My mother. My own mother didn't even know me.
Strange, isn't it? One man's life touches so many others. When he isn't around, it leaves a pretty big hole, doesn't it?
Look, I've heard of things like this before. You've got me under some kind of spell. Well, I'm going to get out of it. I've got to. I know I talked to Uncle Billy this afternoon. How can he be in an asylum? I've got to snap out of this. Just, okay, let me think a minute. Bailey Park.
There is no Bailey Park. You want to build this.
We'll see.
This is Bailey Park. People live here. It's grim.
This is where Bailey Park is supposed to be. What's this gravestone doing here? And why is the name Bailey on it?
That's what it was.
Father's name's on it. What's this other name doing here? Why is my brother Harry's name here?
Your brother broke through the ice and drowned.
That's a lie! Harry Bailey went to war! He got the Congressional Medal of Honor! He saved the lives of every man on that transport!
Every man on that transport died. Harry wasn't there to save them because you weren't there to save Harry. You see, George, you really had a wonderful life. Don't you understand what a mistake it would be to just throw it all away?
What do I do now? Clarence, what do I do?
It's your life, George.
What happened to Mary, Clarence?
Mary?
Mary, my wife, what happened to her if I was never born?
I'm not supposed to tell you.
Look, I don't know how you know the things you do, but please, if you know where she is, just let me see her. That's all I need to make a decision.
Very well, George, but you're not going to like it.
Where is she, Clarence?
She's an old maid.
Where is she?
She's just about to close up the library. There must be some easier way to earn my wings.
Is the library closed?
It's Christmas Eve. Can't stay open all night.
Can I ask you something?
I should really be getting home.
What is there to go home to?
But it's none of your business, sir. The library is closed. Maybe you could try back on 26th.
Mary, I'm sorry.
How do you know my name?
All I need is a couple of minutes.
I told you. The library is closed.
Please, just 2 minutes, that's all I need. I'll do anything.
You sound desperate. I'll help if I can. What is it?
Isn't this town Bedford Falls?
Why, it used to be. I wasn't very old when Mr. Potter was elected and took the town, along with its name, for himself.
So you do know a place called Bedford Falls?
I've seen pictures. It looked like a very nice place. Things have changed. That's with the times. I have to go.
Mary Hatch. You live on Reed Street. White Victorian. Your bedroom's at the top of the stairs. You turn to the left. You have an older brother, Marty, and you live with your mother, Irina.
How do you know all this? What are you? Some kind of crazy man? Stop it! I'm leaving!
Don't you know me? Just let me touch you.
Get your hands off me! I'll call the cops!
The house you wished for, don't you remember?
I told you! I don't know you! Let me go!
Don't you know me, Mary? You must, Mary! It's George, don't you know me?
Let me go!
Mary! Oh, please, don't do this to me, Mary! I need you, Mary. Where are kids?
What?
I need you, Mary! again. Oh, please. Oh, God, please let me live again.
George? Is that you, George?
Now you get out of here, Bert. Get out of here. You come any closer and I'll hit you again.
What the Sam Hill are you yelling for, George?
Come on. George. Bert, do you know me, Bert?
No, you. I've been looking all over town for you. Where have you been?
Hey, Bert. I'm alive again, Bert.
Are you sure you're all right? Hey, your mouth's bleeding.
Is it? Hey, my mouth's bleeding, Bert. Look at the blood coming out of there. Would you look? Hey, Susan's pedals. Oh, there they are. Oh, what do you know about that? Merry Christmas, Bert.
Well, Merry Christmas. Get in the car. I'll drive you home.
You will, Bert. Well, you do that and turn the siren wide open. Merry Christmas, Bedford Falls. Merry Christmas, you wonderful old building and loan. Merry Christmas, Mr. Potter. Woohoo! Mary, I'm home. Hey, where's Mary? What is this? These reporters? Hey, Merry Christmas, reporters.
Mr. Bailey, there's a deficit.
I know, $8,000. I bet, huh?
George, I got a paper here for you.
I'll bet it's a warrant for my arrest. Isn't it wonderful? Oh, gosh. Hey, where's Mary? Look at this wonderful, drafty house. Isn't it wonderful? Where's Mary, you know?
Merry Christmas, Daddy!
Kids, eat. Tommy, Janie. Oh, I could eat you up. Where's your mother?
She went looking for you and Uncle Billy.
Hi, Daddy.
Susan, my little ginger snap. How do you feel?
Oh, fine, Daddy. Not a smidge of temperature.
Not a smidge. Hallelujah. Mary, just let me touch you. Oh, you're real. Oh, Mary.
Oh, George, where have you been, George?
Oh, Mary, I have no idea what's happened to me.
George, you have no idea what's happened either. Come quick, they'll be here soon.
Who'll be here soon? The police department? The FBI? The National Guard? I'm alive again, Mary. Listen, I'm alive again.
Okay, come in here now. Now come in here. Stand right here by the tree, right here. Don't move. Don't move. Oh, I can hear them now. It's a miracle, George. It's a miracle. Oh, Uncle Billy, come in here. Everyone, come in here.
Isn't it wonderful? Mary did it, George. Mary did it. She told a few people you were in trouble, and they all scattered all over town collecting money. They didn't ask any questions. Just said, if George is in trouble, you can count on me. You never saw anything like it.
What is this, George? Another run on the bank? Here you are. Merry Christmas. The line forms to the right. Mr. Gower, Merry Christmas. Mr. Martini, step right up now.
I busted the jukebox too.
Mr. Gower.
I made the rounds on my charge accounts.
Violet Beck.
I changed my mind, George. I'm not going to go.
I wouldn't have a roof over my head if it wasn't for you, George. Here you go. $242.
I've been saving this money for a divorce. If I ever get a husband.
Merry Christmas, George.
Merry Christmas, Mother.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas. Just a minute, please. Quiet, everybody. Quiet, quiet. A telegram from London.
Oh, London.
Mr. Gower cables you in cash. Stop. My office has instructed to advance you up to $25,000. Stop. Hee-haw and Merry Christmas, Sam Wainwright.
Oh, Janie, will you play for us?
You got it, Daddy.
Hey, Georgie, how you doing? Mary, it looks like I'm a little late.
Mary.
Mary, I got in here from the airport.
man in town.
The richest man in town!
What's this book, George?
Tom Sawyer.
There's an inscription.
George, remember, no man is a failure who has friends. Thanks for reading. Love, Clara.
What's that?
It's a Christmas present from a very dear friend of mine.
And look, Daddy, teacher says that every time a bell rings, an angel gets his wings.
That's right, Susu. That's right. Attaboy, Clarence.
This has been WBFR Playhouse of the Year's presentation of It's a Wonderful Life. The WBFR Playhouse is brought to you this and every week by Dremel Hair Tonic and Duck's Toilet Cake. Please stay tuned for a popular program of holiday music. This is Freddie Fillmore signing off for WBFR in New York City and wishing you and yours a very
Merry Christmas!
good night.
Thank you all so much for coming out tonight. We all worked extremely hard on this to make it a unique and memorable experience for all of you. And I couldn't be prouder of all of the amazing and talented people I've had the privilege of working on this with. And if you guys enjoyed the show as much as we enjoyed putting it on for you, then please tell your friends, family, co-workers, and anyone else who will listen to come give the show a watch, as we'd love to have them. And as you guys leave tonight, or this afternoon rather, you'll notice that we do have a donation box set up in the lobby here. All funds collected will be going to helping us bring this show to the Fringe Festival in Scotland, as well as the Kennedy Center Theater Festival, and anything that you guys could spare would be greatly appreciated. But again, on behalf of all of us who worked on this, thank you all so much for coming out. Have safe travels home and a very happy holiday.